We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. John Gray gets the start for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
Here's the pitch. Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 6:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 3-0 now.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
3-1 to the National shortstop.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more? Or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And here now is Wilmer Defoe as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Defoe stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
In is Christian Yelich. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Defoe rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Juan Soto to the plate now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Yelich on at first, nobody out. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell
Number 55.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Spot to be in.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Misses, ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away. Michael Chavis will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the center fielder.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Victor Robles digging in now. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 4. The Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Altuve.
Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Previous history with Blake Snell, comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Robles. but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Altuve isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they now trail by only 3.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Gregory Polanco. A ball and no strikes. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Yeah.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this rails here.
Striding in, Brian O'Grady, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Corey Lee is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set. The 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Lifted into center field. Robles waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 4-1 game. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chesler Cuthbert.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Grady moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 17.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Altuve over to his left, and that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
He spoils another one and will do it again.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Alex McKenna, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped up the line to first, but this will get foul for strike two. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now batting, Wilmer Difo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Wilmer Difo.
Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Pitch on the way.
Ball up there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. The pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. Fouled away. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here now is Juan Soto.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Yelich is running. Pitch is high. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now the 0-2 pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first. The 3-2 pitch on the ground to the right side.
Altuve has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now. Carlos Correa is on deck. And he goes after the 3-0 slider, but missed it. 3-1. One out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set, and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 31, Ryan O'Grady.
Into the box now, Brian O'Grady looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Two balls and a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it 4-1. James Paxton will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 65, James Paxton.
All set for the start of the 4th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Michael Chavis.
First pitch on its way. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
digging in now, Victor Robles. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Chesler Cuthbert waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dietrich has got it, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Nationals on top, 4-1. Steven Strasberg, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 37, Steven Strasberg.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. Look out, 1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Alex McKenna, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Strasberg, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Houston, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Rogelio Armenteros, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Rogelio Armenteros.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second, and he is in there.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
In now, Wilmer Defoe. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Runner goes for third. That's a strike. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. Ball 3.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First offering on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the 1-1. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Astros 1. Kevin Gausman, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 34, Kevin Gausman.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it comes. This one's down to third. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. Left side, but well fouled. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Two pitch is fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Brian O'Grady, lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. They're down here 5-1. Forrest Whitley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68, Forrest Whitley.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th.
Leading off for the Nationals, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Whitley, a right-hander who goes 6 foot 7 inches tall. This is his first year at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Robles. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. McKenna is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're up 5-1. Eric Fetty enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 24, Eric Fetty.
Leading off the inning, Corey Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Correa.
First offering on its way.
Lee.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah.
And it's 1-2.
Count is 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here now the 2-2.
Count full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. In the air out to right. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Dietrich.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball that's outside.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Alex McKenna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. He's running in there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
I had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros leave 1. They're down 5-1. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Astros, number 93, Yimi Garcia.
New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Cheslor Cuthbert.
Cheslor Cuthbert.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. That's a ball.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The catcher, number 17, Tucker Barnhart.
Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Garcia is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Here it comes, 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1. Wilmer Defoe would be next. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Yusmani Tomas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Colton Wong will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Colton Wong.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nats leave a pair. They lead this one though 5-1. Will Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Jake Knoll will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 19, Colton Wong. Now at second.
Michael Taylor is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Daniel Perez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Yasiel Puig will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yasiel Puig.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And this ball is heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Kyle Tucker will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Kyle Tucker.
In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
John Birdie will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Birdie.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Daniel Perez will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Number 8.
John Birdie will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 8, John Birdie. Now at
Brad Peacock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Astros. Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Jeremy Pena is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Pena. Now it's third base. Number 12.
Trace Barrera is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Trace Correa.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So stepping in, Josh Bell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Davis.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Washington,
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. In now, Victor Robles, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Here's another 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch.
You got a full count.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1. One and one. Here it is.
2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three and one. Tucker Barnhart waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Trevor Richards is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Richards.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Noel.
To the plate now, Jake Noel.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 3 runs already home here.
That's
2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. And he popped him up. Dietrich in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Washington leads this one 8-1. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jake Diekman.
Steven Souza is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 25, Steven.
Garrett Stubbs will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 1-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2 to third. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 35, Correa. Lee.
Standing in, Corey Lee. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Up top, it's 2-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Dietrich, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The center fielder, number 4, Alex McKenna.
Settling in now, Alex McKenna. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0 is a fastball swung on and missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Houston. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Miles Straw is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Just hung in there on that one. Now another one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Straw has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to the plate, Josh Bell. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Chavis struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, Victor Robles, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Asher Wojciechowski, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Asher Wojciechowski.
Yan Gomes will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Barnhart has a play. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Daniel Correa.
Irve Lopez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 6, Irve Lopez.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And another foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball. Down.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Taylor to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter,
Mark Reynolds will come on as a pinch hitter.
pinch hitting for the Astros, number 13, Mark Reynolds.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, Dietrich. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. The Washington Nationals put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Blake Snell gets the W on the mound. John Gray worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.